and strawberry for breakfast.
I'm making a latte.
Are you? Do you want to cut your hair?
No, not like Papa.
Not like Papa. It's getting so long, eh?
Yeah,
Do you like it?
yeah, I like it long.
I am in a really bad mood this morning, and I'm not a very good mum when I'm in a bad mood. It has nothing to do with the children either. I just am a lot less patient with the normal things that you kind of had to put up with young children when I am in a bad mood, but I'm trying to get out of it. I said to my son, can you help me? Can you help Mummy get out of her bad mood? And so he told me to do some deep breathing. So that's what I'm trying to do. I just feel like I started the day on a back foot and it wasn't even my fault. And now I'm just really grumpy and angry about it, and I just want to cry. Also, I am due for my cycle to start, so I'm trying to be realistic and realizing that my emotions are probably heightened from that, but also I don't want things to be dismissed just because I'm nearing my cycle. When you have yourself and little children to get ready, there's always like a lot to do, and my routine with the children is actually quite enjoyable, but I just felt like this morning there was a lot of extra stuff for me to do. I don't like feeling like I'm complaining, especially not to the person who it matters to, but also sometimes I just feel like I can't complain to the person it matters to. If I'm having to go and do half of the chore that was being helped out in, then like what was the point? I might as well have just done it myself, especially because I find all of these things, I'm not aware that the task needs finishing until I just stumble across this extra load that I have to take care of. And this morning, I'm just over it. I feel really bad doing this, having a little complaint. I'm like, maybe won't even post it, I don't know, but I feel like I need to get it off my chest. Eva's been so young and needed me a lot that it's kind of just made sense that he comes into my space, into their space, and we do things together, and that way there's like a better use of time. So we do spend a lot of time as a family together, and that's just kind of been what best works for everyone at the moment. However, the kids are getting older. Eva especially is getting old enough that she can spend a lot more time away from me, and so it's practical now that their dad can actually take them on his own and take them away from my space. And so that's something that we're just kind of adjusting to, because in a separation where there's like animosity between couples and it's not really easy or healthy to have the two parents around the children at the same time, then that kind of happens immediately. But we've been separated for 1.5 years now, and it hasn't really felt like a full separation because we've been in each other's lives so much. Sometimes it feels like whenever the kids go with their dad and I don't go with them, that it's some kind of favor that I'm gonna have to make up for at a later date, like it's an exchange, and I don't like feeling like that. So I often just like go everywhere and do everything so that it's not like I'm getting time off. Granted, their dad will come and watch them during a lunchtime nap or something so that I can go to an appointment and then I come back, or so that I can go to the gym and then I come back. But having like dedicated time, like some time without the children where I don't specifically have to go and do anything and can just do whatever I want, I often choose to catch up on my mum duties and have dinner prepared for them, or a snack for the week prepared for them, get on top of the groceries. Like, that is how I'm spending my time. And so it would just be nice to have a little bit more structure now, and have more of that time where I can actually feel like I'm getting ahead while the kids are also out doing something fun. So we are trying to renegotiate our co-parenting. For the kids' lunches, Eva's just got a piece of crispy chicken here from the crispy chicken patties that I made for dinner last night, and then some ravioli pieces. I've just reheated those, so I'm letting it cool down. Echo's got some chips and some little crackers. This is his snack bag. Then he's got an apple, and I used the rest of the crispy chicken patty to make a chicken and mayonnaise sandwich for Echo, so hopefully he eats that. I am feeling much better after my little rant. I don't know how much I'm actually going to include in this video. I think I just needed to get some things off my chest, but I was basically just complaining that when you're a single mom and you are used to being able to do everything and also do it in the way that you want it to be done, that when you're co-parenting and the other parent is involved, you kind of just expect for things to be a little bit easier. And so when instead it's harder and you're finding that you're having to finish the tasks that they're being helpful for, or pick up after them and the task that they were helping with, just it can be overwhelming. And so this morning I was just really super overwhelmed with how much extra I had on top of my usual. I'm not a very good mum when I'm overwhelmed, is something that I'm learning about myself. So now that everything is caught up, we're all good again. I got this jacket when I was pregnant with Eva. It is ginormous, but it is very cozy also, and it is freezing outside. And until I warm up from our little walk, I'm gonna wear it and then I can just take it off.
Lovely.
Yeah, we got cows at Noah Lee's again. What do we say to the cows?
Hi, cows. Do you do mommy 5 kisses?
I can give Noah Lee 5 kisses.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. Mummy gave her a kiss and now we can go to the park.
No, 5 kisses.
Oh, okay. I'll give her 5 kisses.
Okay.
My camera died while we were out, but I ended up taking the kids to visit Noah Lee's grave. Whenever I am super overwhelmed or overstimulated, I just feel like I need to go and visit Noah Lee, and it's a good reset for me. I don't know if it's something like nothing could be worse than this, and it's just like a bit of a reality check for me that at least my other 2 children are alive. I don't know, maybe it's just a little bit of grounding for me, or it feels like good that I've been able to make it down to be a mum to Noah Lee for the day. It was a very, why am I so out of breath? I've just been tidying up the loose ends, getting the kids into bed. They are down for their nap now. We went to visit Noah Lee. Echo said I was allowed to give her 5 kisses, and then we had to go and do something fun. So we ended up walking across this train bridge to the other side of town, and we found a cafe over there. Went and had a little date at the cafe and then walked back. So got some outside time in the sunshine. It's still quite cold, but had some time in the sunshine, some fresh air, a new view, active, and a bit of exercise for Echo to tire him out, and then a little treat on the other side as well with the coffee. His dad did come along. He was going to, and then he wasn't going to, and then he ended up coming with us, and now he's gone off to do his thing. While the kids are napping, I'm just going to do some work on my laptop. I was going to show you guys what I have been loving to eat at the moment, but I had a scone at the cafe, and so I'm just not hungry enough for a full meal, so I ended up having a shake for lunch and the scone and coffee and stuff. So maybe I'll show you what I'm gonna make for dinner, which is also something that I've been loving at the moment, but there's this particular recipe that I want to show you, and I'll probably just show you in another vlog, maybe tomorrow if I'm filming or something. But yeah, I'm gonna just do some work on my laptop while the kids are sleeping. I don't have like any house stuff that I need to do, although I did want to hang up some of my art. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a lot of artwork up on the walls in my old house, the house that Nawali and Eva were born into, and I just haven't hung it up yet. It's been in a storage box in the garage for this whole time, so I thought I might hang some up in my room, although I did kind of want to change the vibe. That's why I haven't hung them up yet. But my room is so boring. It's just literally the white walls and my bed, so I'm thinking I might hang some of those up, do some work on my laptop. I usually like to plan snacks and meals while they're sleeping as well, if I have time to. So I scroll on Pinterest or TikTok recipes for toddlers and try and make something. Although I have to admit, I have been making some really yummy healthy kids treats, and I seem to enjoy it more than the kids, which is kind of annoying because I go through all the effort and then Echo just ends up eating, like, I don't know, store-bought cracker packets, and like, yeah, anyway, waste my time. So that is the plan for the lunchtime nap. Kids have just gone with their dad for the afternoon. I probably have about an hour before they get back for dinner time and bedtime routine. The sun is setting. I am going to walk to the corner store, grab some ingredients to make some zucchini fritters for the kids for dinner. Hopefully they eat it. Neither of them touched the afternoon tea that I prepared for them. Echo didn't even eat his chicken sandwich that I made him. I'm just gonna quickly drink a coffee and then, yeah, go and get on to the dinner stuff, because that's kind of all I have time for this afternoon. And I feel a little bit like I over-exaggerated, but I did end up talking to the kid's dad about feeling overwhelmed and why exactly it was that I was feeling overwhelmed, and I did notice that he made an extra effort today. Sometimes I just get really overwhelmed with all the things. Anyway, the kids are down asleep. I'm having my green tea to end the day. By the way, this is as far as I got to picking and hanging a picture in my bedroom. I chose one and it's just chilling on the end of my bed now. I haven't hung it yet. Anyway, I'm probably gonna title this video something like, Am I the Asshole? If you haven't seen that, it's this thing where people send in stories and the readers or listeners get to choose whether the person who sent it in or the person they're talking about is the asshole in the scenario.